Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we've just had the Train Sim World 5 roadmap for February. So I wanted to take a quick look at this and from the roadmap itself just take a look at the three things that I'm most interested in from the whole roadmap. And we'll start off by taking a look at the graphic, which is where we can see everything on one page. Coming up in 0 to 3 months, we've got quite a lot of stuff coming, haven't we? All of it we already know about. There's nothing new on here, but I don't believe we knew that Thomas and Friends was coming in the next 0 to 3 months. I think we knew it was coming this year, and that's about it. So that is quite surprising to me. That suggests that it's been in development for quite some time to be that ready. So we're going to talk about Thomas and Friends. We're going to talk about the Cardiff City Network. And we're going to talk about the Dutch route, Spoiling, Zwolle, Groningen, because those are the three things that I'm particularly most interested in. Still, within the next 3 months, we've got the Cargo Line Volume 3, which is the intermodal that's coming from Sky Up Games. And also coming up on the 11th, I believe it is, the 11th of Feb, we have got the Mittenwald Barn, which is coming up by TSG. There is a preview stream of this coming up on Wednesday of this week, and also on Saturday there is another preview stream. I believe that's being delivered in the German language, so if you're in Germany you prefer to watch that one, or if you're anywhere else and you want to watch it in German, there you go, Saturday. The roadmap stream itself, by the way, just while I'm talking about the streams, is going to be Friday, so that's this Friday. We've also got in the next 3 months, we got the Metrolink F59 PHR add-on, and also the London Overground Mild Mail line, which I know a few of you are quite interested in. That's by Incredible Trains. I think then the list on the right hand side that has got the release dates to be confirmed, I think that's pretty much as you were, apart from there is an unannounced German route at the top, and I don't think that the order that this list in has any relevance at all to the release date. At least I don't think so. So I don't know if this German route has shot to the top of the list, followed by the Class 86. I really don't know. I think it's just the way it's been listed. But there is an unannounced German route. I don't know what that is. I have no guess on that. But that's the only thing I think that's been added that we didn't already know about. So let's scroll down and we'll have a look at the three items that most interest me in this roadmap. So even though I've scrolled down the article, don't let that stop you reading the whole thing, because there's a lot of interesting information in there. But in the interest of keeping a short video, I wanted to go straight down to the Cardiff City Network, and there's a lot more screenshots, because here you can see the Class 150 in the new Transport for Wales livery. We've not seen it in this livery before. I think the last time we saw this, it was one of the greyed out models, so there was nothing really we could tell from that before. Now, we know that the Class 150 is not new, because we've had this on West Cornwall, so I'm hoping this is a brand new Class 150, not just the one that's being reused from West Cornwall. I have a feeling that it was mentioned that it was going to be a brand new one, but we'll just wait to have that confirmed. That may come up in the roadmap stream itself, but you can see on these screenshots, I can't see, I don't know if that is Cardiff, I don't know if this is Cardiff itself. I'm just trying to look what the sign says there at the station, but it could be. But there is the 150 in the Transport for Wales livery, and then couple more screenshots as we go through. Again, the 150, and so it's a great livery. This, I quite enjoy this livery in Train Sim Classic, I must admit. Looks like the stadium there, so this is Cardiff. There's the stadium right there in the background. This is interesting, not seen that before. So as well as this, was the 150, there's also some sneak peeks of the cab views from the Class 153, and the 153 of course is completely new, and the article tells us that the Class 153s were originally built as two-car Class 155s, but as part of the rebuild became single car units. A second cab had to be squeezed into the rear of each vehicle. This resulted in a much more compact environment for the driver, and with the frequent shuttles Cardiff City Network provides, you'll be spending plenty of time in each cab. So let's take a look. They're great, these screenshots. Really high res. I quite like these. Go and check these out yourself as well. The cab doesn't look too dissimilar, does it, to the 150? But it looks like they've done a great job on this. It does. There's a couple of screenshots of those. And it says, we hope you're excited for our first Welsh route coming to Trainsim World. We can't wait to show you more of this diesel-only experience across the heart of the Cardiff city centre. And there's a very, very moody shot there of the 150s in the snow on the route. So that seems to be taking shape, doesn't it? If the screenshots are anything to be said. And this is all in the 0 to 3 months, so that will put us, we're in February, so that will put us in May. So by the end of May, you will get your hands on this and the other two that we're just going to look at now, because the second one that I'm really interested in is the Dutch route, the Spoorlijn Zwolle Groningen. And here we are looking at the Koplopler, which is the train we're going to get from the route. And you might remember the last time we looked at this, I was saying to you guys, I wouldn't mind seeing a cab view and seeing how high up we are. Well, in this roadmap, we're getting treated to that exact view, which we'll look at in a second. But again, this is a very interesting train, and I don't think we've got anything like it. We've got a couple more interior shots. We've seen a few of these before, but these are additional ones. But here is the cab, which looks very busy, doesn't it? Now, I don't know as part of this whether we'll have some new types of controls to learn. I don't know how, if the safety systems differ from what we're already used to. I don't think I've ever driven a Dutch train in any other simulator, so it will be completely new to me. But as I always say, I'm always looking forward to it when I can learn a new country and learn about new countries' railways and drive a new route in a different place. So there's a lot to look forward to with this one, I think. Let's just scroll down, because this is the view that I wanted. This is just crazy. Look how high up that is. I mean, we're like way over the top of this one. I don't know what that one is there. That's not the same train, is it? Or is that the rear of the train? I can't tell. But whatever that is, and you guys can shout out in the comments, we're higher up than it. Way higher. What a great view that is. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a completely different experience, that one. So, the final one. Thomas and friends visit the West Somerset Railway. Now, I know in the season of reveals, this one did get quite a mixed reaction. Some of you are excited. Some of you are saying, I'm not really that fussed, but I'll play it. I think I'll quite enjoy it. And some of you have said, absolutely no way. Why have we got Thomas in the game? What are we doing? So, you know, there's arguments for and against for everything. But here it is. Thomas and friends will be coming within the next 3 months, as we talked about at the beginning. So let's just recap. This add-on will focus on a story-driven gameplay experience with a fun narrative that follows the adventures of Thomas and his friends throughout the visit to the West Somerset Railway. In these screenshots, you may also notice that the West Somerset Railway route has received a few new updates to boost the foliage and improve the landscapes, and more details will be shared in the coming weeks. Now, I don't know if this Thomas route will... I don't know if it will come as a package, so I don't know if it will be bundled with a version of the West Somerset, or whether this is this... Even if you don't have the Thomas DLC, I don't know if everybody's West Somerset will get these foliage additions. I'm not sure. I don't know whether it comes bundled with a standalone version of it. Again, we'll need to find out in the coming weeks what that's all about. But there's a couple more screenshots. There he is, making his way along the coast. And this is interesting, because following user testing and other learnings from watching players pick up Trainsim World for the first time, we've also made the driving controls much more accessible for anyone to be able to pick up and play. So I wonder if the feedback has been that driving a steam locomotive for example, Spirit of Steam or the Flying Scotsman is a little bit too much to do, too complicated for the average player, and therefore they've looked with this, you know, especially as this will no doubt attract a lot of kids into the game, and you know, why not? They've made the controls a little bit easier for this Thomas set. I'm calling it a Thomas set. Don't know why, a Thomas set. And you know, and that's fine, but I wonder if there'll be the option to use the realistic Steam controls and an option for a more simplified set of controls, because you can do that in TS Classic with the Steam trains. There are 2 sets of controls depending on what level of experience you want in the game. So again, we don't know yet. But as a reminder, you can take Thomas the Tank Engine, Annie, Clarabelle, Diesel and the Troublesome Trucks on any route you like within Train Sim World using the free roam feature. So we will soon be able to get Thomas the Tank Engine up and over Shap on the West Coast Main Line, Preston to Carlisle. You know that's going to come. One more thing with this though is a short audio tease of Thomas's iconic whistle. Shall we try it? There you go. And with that, that is it for what I wanted to show you in this month's roadmap. So, hope you've enjoyed that video and found it useful. Do go along and read the whole roadmap for yourself. Everybody's interested in different bits on the roadmap. These were just my highlights. Don't forget, as mentioned at the beginning, the roadmap stream is this Friday if you want to look at it in more detail, and Mittenwald Barn stream is Wednesday. So do come back to Dovetail's channels for that. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you all again soon. Bye for now.